It's crazy how just like Nagi, Blue Lock spinoff manga episode Nagi is just a steaming pile of wasted potential. Blue Lock episode Nagi concluded recently in 2025, back in like June or July-ish, and it wrapped off the spinoff manga after the second selection, just before the third selection began. Now, what sucks about that is how much potential this spinoff manga had to give us depth to characters who just were never expanded upon in the main story, but also could give us some extra development for Nagi, like, to the current arcs. Like, we got Haragi, and he was such an interesting character because he was essentially Nagi if you fused him and Isagi together. But before episode Nagi, we knew nothing about him. We had his design, and that was it. But we got a pretty cool character, like, description of him and some performances of who he is as a person during episode Nagi. Oh yeah, let's also not forget that we just didn't get the Shido World 5 goal. People have been waiting on this goal or to see exactly what happened from Shido to be able to score the World 5 goal, and we just never got it. Hell, the World 5 goal was kind of being built up to happen at some point during this spinoff. For example, against the World 5, Nagi literally says, "Hurry up, Ryo, the world has so many unexpected creatures." He's telling Ryo, yo, get to this level, you'll see what I see. We just never got to see Ryo face off against them. Or the fact that Nagi literally considered Luna to be a more skillful and adaptable version of Ryo himself, and we just never got to see Ryo's interaction with that, especially since he subconsciously awakened his chameleon weapon during the second selection. Speaking on the World 5, we got to see Nagi cook the World 5. It took 4 of the World 5 to stop Nagi's play here. So, how would they fare against Shido with a subconscious awakened Ryo and Corona? We just never got to see that. And with Nagi getting locked off back in May, it's not like we didn't know he was going to be kicked out of Blue Lock. You could have built up the rest of the story, gone through the third selection in like a month or two, or 1 or 2 chapters, the U20 game in 2 to 3 months, or 2 to 3 chapters, the NEL, show us more of like other matches, like Manshine versus PXG, where Rain got his hat trick. I'd love to see how. Let's see more of Manshine versus Ubers. I mean, let's get some more Lorenzo content in here, am I right? And then save all of Nagi's like training and desire to come back to Blue Lock for this spinoff and conclude it with him coming to Baratsura. There was so much potential for this spinoff, and it just got wasted. I don't know